The process was we had to start from zero because we had nothing. So it was like going back 50 years and starting with an empty shell and building something and making something very special, which I think we've done.
7 months have passed since a major fire in April engulfed a commercial block in downtown Statesville, devastating 3 buildings in the process. The city is still working to fully bounce back from the destruction as it moves into the holiday season. But while there are still many things to be resolved, there are also clear signs of the community gradually recovering. No one was injured in the fire, but it still wiped out the interiors of Gigi's Art Frames and Gifts, Merrill Lynch, and the office and rehearsal spaces of the nonprofit known as Theater Statesville. After a 4-month investigation, officials revealed in September they were unable to determine the cause of the disaster, due in part to the scope of the damage. Since then, city leaders have been working with owners of the affected properties on securing permits to allow the demolition of all or at least much of what remains there. I spoke with Brittany Marlowe, Executive Director of the Statesville Downtown Development Corporation, about where things stand now. Given the important role that the holiday season plays in bringing people downtown, how has your organization worked around the limbo of these 3 buildings that were damaged in that fire along Broad and Center Streets just 7 months ago?
Well, we definitely are still somewhat in limbo. The buildings, the demo of the buildings is on the horizon. And so we're looking forward to that most likely sometime right after the first of the year. And so, for right now, we're honestly just kind of enjoying the fact that there's something still there. Although it's a sad reminder of what was. It's also a wonderful reminder of how resilient our downtown community is.
Theater Statesville President Katie Gordon said this week they are still looking for a permanent spot for performances, but the nonprofit has found a new rehearsal space at 121 North Center Street, and they will begin ramping up for their next musical production of Footloose in early 2024. The 2 other businesses that were affected have already found permanent homes downtown. Gigi's is now at 125 West Broad Street, while Merrill Lynch relocated to a newly redeveloped historic building at 212 South Center Street.
Gloria Hager down at Gigi's is just kind of our shining star, and how quickly she rebuilt her business from the ground up. And that's what we're focusing on. We do still have those shell of buildings there. And it's not the best site, but we are looking forward to, after the holidays, whenever movement will be made, actual physical movement that people can see, in getting something revived there on that block.
Hager reopened her shop in its new space on September 15th after a lot of hard work.
There were lots of frustrations, but there was a lot of support. We've got a good group of family employees here, and everybody has pitched in and made it much easier, but it was still a lot.
Making the commitment to reopen took a great effort, particularly amid dealing with the trauma of what was lost.
We were not able to recover a lot. However, we did recover our new mascot. We had him washed and he turned out okay, so we keep him here to remind us and keep us humble.
The new location has been embraced by the community.
This feels like home, strange as that seems, but this building is old and it has a lot of character, just like us. And finally, I think we're in a really good spot. It feels comfortable. Our customers love it. And I think that was the most important thing with us, was making sure our customers loved it. And they've been so supportive, and everyone that comes in says, "Oh, I just love the store." So that makes you feel like it's all been worthwhile.
Hager said the love and support she's witnessed since April, and then again since the September reopening, has been overwhelming.
The community has really rallied around the entire time. We're here, and now we're so glad you're here. We've prayed for you every day since the fire. People hug us on the street. As bad as it was, there's been a blessing to it also.
For Neighborhood TV, I'm Michael Barrett.